Hey Taurus, welcome to your October general love reading. This will be for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Please keep in mind, energy is interchangeable. That means it can go vice versa, and this reading won't resonate with everyone as I am reading for a lot of people. So take whatever fits with your situation and leave the rest, okay? Well, that was a short one. What's under the bottom here? Justice card. Balancing things out. Karma. Let's see, we're going to get into it here. So the romance angel card you got, the first one, is deception, okay? Someone is wearing a false self mask in this relationship, okay? With that, we got the betrayal card, all right? Trust this part of your journey, understanding that through pain, this is teaching you and others to love more deeply and in a higher divine capacity. Okay, so there's some kind of a betrayal here. Somebody feels like they were betrayed in some sense, is dealing with a lot of pain. Someone's dealing with a lot of pain here. The second romance angel card you got is playfulness. Okay, to recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. With that, you got separation. Surrender into your heart and divine source, where there is no separation. The highest level of love always serve and are without conditions. Okay. So first thing I'm seeing here is that I see a couple of things. So I'm feeling for some of you that you may feel a hurt, or it could be vice versa too. You may feel hurt that somebody betrayed you, may have played around with someone else, you might have found out that they had somebody else that they were talking to as well as you, or, you know, if it could be vice versa. But I also see for some of you, somebody's holding something back, and they're not quite, it's almost like the lack of contact is really hurting, where somebody feels like somebody's up to something, okay? If that makes sense. Like somebody's up to something. Like somebody needs to make a choice here. There's something about that. Like there's a lot of conflict and struggle within a connection. And that's what I feel. And like nobody knows on each side who's right. Like it's all in the thought process, and a lot of it needs to be dealt with in the heart chakra and process it down to your heart. And what are you truly feeling? What is your intuition as well telling you? Okay, so let's get right into it. The overall energy is the Lovers. Wow. Okay, I just talked about this. So nobody gets the Lovers card without a challenge, okay, in the situation. I just talked about that. I also talked about a choice being needed to be made. Okay, it's also about a choice in love. But the Lovers card does not come out unless there is definite chemistry and a divine connection between two people, okay? And also, it's a soulmate type connection. Lovers card. Somebody, see, as I look at this, how they're looking at each other in their eyes, which I've never really looked at before. It's like, you know, even though the other person's not speaking about it, right? You can see it in their eyes, in their face. And I think it was Gemini. And this is weird. This is really weird. And I'm sorry for babbling on, but Gemini got almost the same thing. Like, they needed an answer, and the message was, the answer is in their eyes. The look in their eyes, like you could see it. It's the gateway to the soul. And this is Gemini's card as well. And look, you might be dealing with a Gemini. How they're looking in their eyes. That's so weird to me, because every sign this is the most clearest readings I've had where I can see who's dealing with who. Like which signs are dealing with other signs. At least I know that they have them in their zodiac chart, you know, or their birth chart. Okay, let's keep going, because this reading will be so long if I don't. All right. Let's see what's going on in the current situation. What your person is doing right now in regards to you. All right, we have Seven of Cups, Knight of Swords, and the Judgment card. They are wanting to come out of this confusion, wanting to make a decision as an impulse. Like they're tired of waiting and not knowing. Okay, we talked about confusion, right? One or both parties are not really seeing clearly here what is going on. And in regards to the feelings or even in the situation, like what really happened with something is what I'm picking up. Okay. And somebody's like tired of it. They just want answers here. Knight of Swords, right? Coming in, seeking the truth, not caring what they're saying or what they're going to find out. They just want to know. Judgment card, okay? They want to know the truth. What's happening? All right, tell me about this Knight of Swords real quick. Knight of Pentacles, yeah. It's like your person wants to know if you're in it for good. Like, did you really look at them in a sense where this was just like maybe a playful type of thing? Or like they're confused here. Like they don't know if you just wanted to play around with them or if you really, in the long term, were going to commit. Like you saw them as a potential person that was, you know, this was going somewhere. Like they don't know if they were just another, you know, play toy type. Okay. Tell me about the Judgment card. Five of Pentacles. Yeah, they want to know. They want to know if this is it, or do you have other people on the side? Seven of Cups. Do you have other choices that you're humoring right now? Like, what is going on? And they want to cut straight down to the bottom of it. They want to know. They want to know something. And you all have different situations, so you know what's happened or whatever has been found. I just heard a text message was received and read. So whether it was like left on read or something, but it wasn't, I don't know what that means. But somebody didn't respond back to a text message, maybe inquiring that they were busy with something, and it made somebody start thinking that, you know, oh, are they with someone else right now? They can't answer me back. You know, there's something like that going on. Not for everyone, just for a specific message for someone. Okay, let's see what you're doing right now in regards to this person. Let's see where you're at. So we have Wheel, Three of Pentacles, Justice. Yeah, you want to figure it out too. It's almost like you guys are really mirroring each other. I wonder if you're dealing with the Gemini. I really do. Or a Libra, an air sign. Definite air sign. But right now you're like, you know things are changing, right? You want to get down to the bottom of it, Three of Pentacles. You want to figure this thing out, but you really do want to talk to them and see what is the truth, what's going on here. Because we have the Justice card. And it's kind of like, you know what? You're feeling like from your side, I played fairly. Like I didn't put too much in maybe, but I didn't say that I expected anything more, if that makes sense. And you were slowly wanting to progress to see if it was something that you wanted to commit to, but possibly not realizing that this person was going to deceive you and just pull out of the scenario. Okay, it's like a weird thing like that where the miscommunication really caused an issue here, where I feel like both sides kind of got up in their head and were like, no, you know, I want to see proof. And like the other person, whoever it was, somebody just like vanished, you know? They just completely separated themselves from this relationship or situationship here. Some of this Three of Pentacles. Five of Cups, yeah. They want to figure out what caused, or I mean, you want to figure out, I'm sorry, this is you, what caused this loss? Why all of a sudden I just heard, why was I dumped? Just like that. But tell me about this Wheel. You know things are different, right? You do want a brand new start with them though. Wheel and the Fool card, Four of Swords. But you want to take your time. You want to find out you want to know more first, and this is what this person wants to know too. But what's laying in between it is a deception, and somebody's hurt by a betrayal. They feel betrayed, that somebody might have been humoring someone else because either they didn't text them back, or they didn't respond to them when they should have, or maybe left like, out of the blue and never really said anything. Left confusion here. And it might have been you, because they are in the Seven of Cups. They wanted to know, so it might have been you that did that, but it's, it could go vice versa. Every situation is different. Tell me the Justice card, please. Emperor, Queen of Swords. Yeah. Okay, this is a conversation about gaining the control back over the situation. Okay. Speaking the truth, finding out about the heartbreak. I can see this conversation going like, okay, I want to know the truth. If it hurts me, it's all right, as long as I know where I stand and what the truth is. I don't care if it hurts. The truth does hurt, okay? I've been through enough already, but I want to know, and that way we can get out of this confusion aspect and not budging situation. That's the Queen of Swords is basically telling the Emperor. And I mean, if one is to stand up to the Emperor, it is definitely the Queen of Swords. That's for sure. Right? So both of you are very strong, opinionated, grounded people. Like, you both sit on your standards. Like, you will not move. You will not budge. Like, both of you believe what you believe, and you stick up for yourself, which is that's great. All right. So let's see what the challenge was in the situation. What happened? Give us a little more insight on what really happened here. All right, we have the Star, Five of Wands, Two of Cups, Eight of Swords. I see here I hate just relaying it to another reading, but I do see Gemini here a lot. Five of Wands, Star. So, and if they're not in Gemini, they might have it in their chart, especially in the Venus or Moon, Gemini Moon or Venus. What I see here is somebody was always unattainable, really. And it was a struggle. I feel like one side was always trying to gain the respect or the trust from the other. And the other person was just kind of like not playing a game, but not willing to give that assurance that, yeah, you are special to me. You are this amazing person to me, right? In the Star card. Also talks about distance as well. Okay, unattainable. There could be distance between you guys too, for short periods of time. I'm hearing short periods of it. Could have been a struggle for the relationship, where it wasn't there wasn't enough time together, allowing it to proceed into something more committed. Tell me about this Two of Cups here. What I really see is the challenge here. Yeah, Six of Swords. It's more of like, nobody knew if the... I keep feeling both sides, but actually, for most, I would say 75% of you, one side, like, they knew that the other felt a certain way about them. But that person did not know if the other person felt that connection, like that special soulmate connection here in the Two of Cups, right? And not knowing it, moving away from the struggle here as a challenge, not being able to put that all behind and move forward, right, from this struggle and this conflict of not knowing and the confusion. There's a bunch of confusion here from somebody on one side just really felt like, I'm tired of playing this game of not knowing. Like, I don't know what you're up to. I don't know what you're doing or who you got on the side. But regardless, whether it's a betrayal or not, or you have someone else on the side, regardless, you're not giving your time to me. You're not reciprocating. Therefore, you are betraying me because I'm giving everything to you. Is what I see here. I feel like really upset and emotional about it, but I feel like it's a frustration in the mix as well. Like a frustration of like, this has been too long. It's been going on too long. 5 of Wands star. It's like, it's too much. The person was always unattainable, always acted unattainable. Okay. Like you couldn't quite get to that core of how they felt and who they were. And what they really wanted from you. It's like you can never pinpoint, okay, you show me all this other stuff and I'm picking up cues here, right? This is you. So you would pick up subtle cues. Oh, they do love me. Oh, they do care. But then they wouldn't show it, and then all of a sudden they leave, or they act like they put that, arm in front of them and they put that distance factor, and then you couldn't figure out like what do they really feel? No, maybe they don't feel that. And it's like the yo-yo thing was just driving you nuts. You're like, I want somebody that's there for me and stable and secure. Oh, you know what I just heard? I'm attracted to somebody that wants to be with me. I'm attracted to someone that wants to show me they care. So I don't know who said that or what. Somebody's saying, I'm attracted to somebody that wants to give me attention, basically, is what they're saying. So, it's kind of like putting your foot down and going, no, that's what I want. This nonsense I'm not even attracted to anymore. Because if you're not into me, then bye. It's kind of like, I don't want to deal with it anymore. It's not even attractive to me anymore. No matter how attracted I was to you. Okay. Tell me about the 8 of Swords here. Oh, Spirit told me before I even looked. Ace of Cups, Worlds. It's just, it couldn't get off the ground here, right? Somebody felt just like they couldn't speak their truth here. They were stuck in not knowing, okay? It's like the other one somebody didn't speak up and left the other person feeling like, well, I can't make a move because I've already stated things in the past. I've already told of my feelings here and, tried to get this off the ground, but someone wasn't budging. And it's like this new opportunity, this amazing opportunity for love just never got off the ground. It never could start into something, because, I see that it could have been passionate and it could have been physical, but on the emotional level and an emotional connection and commitment, as it just didn't get off the ground. Okay. All right. Let's see what action this person is going to take towards you for October. Before this just popped out, Spirit's like, you're picking it up again on the wrong side. All right. All right, we got Magician, Queen of Cups, Knight of Swords, 7 of Pentacles, 2 of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles. Tell me about this Magician here. Death. This person is biding their time. This person is trying to make you think that it's over. Trying to put on this facade, again, deception, betrayal, that, yeah, okay, fine, it is the end, if that's what you want. Tell me about this Death card, though. It's, look, to me, Page of Cups, to me, it, like, looks like the master of escape, right? The master of, like, making you sweat it, making you think that, oh, yeah, it's done. But it's not done here, right? Because we have the Page of Cups, Empress. They're going to make you think that, but then they're going to come back in and try to want to start a new beginning here. This could be also apologizing, or speaking from their side. Maybe not a lot, you know, it is a page, you know, and you may think it might be not good enough because the page a little immature, but they're going to try to meet. That's brave. I mean, page meeting the Empress, that's pretty brave. But I feel like it's like a different way of going about the situation. So they are getting the fact that they cannot do what they did. They cannot continue the way that they were. Queen of Cups, Knight of Swords, Seven of Pentacles. This is them. I just heard nightmares to the extreme. So wait, let me ask Spirit. Ooh. This person has nightmares about you. This person has a lot of dreams about you, a lot. And they are not going to tell you about withholding their love. They really do love you here. Queen of Cups, Seven of Pentacles. They do feel really invested in you as well. Okay? But they have a lot of nightmares about you. This is giving them anxiety. The fact that they have not spoken their feelings is giving them anxiety. That is their action. And they know they need to do this. But with the Magician Death, I really feel like it's an ending to the facade. But at first they're going to show you that it's kind of like, you know, they don't want you to know fully their intentions, you know, like, because they don't really know where you stand, is what I'm seeing. Queen of Pentacles, Two of Pentacles. So they're going to try to keep this, you know, grounded here, okay? They're going to try to nurture the situation, nurture you and your feelings and what you want, your needs, okay? And try to keep theirs on the back burner and try to, you know, wiggle their way through this difficult scenario, okay? Or conversation, I should say. All right, let's see what the outcome is here. Page of Swords, Temperance, Ten of Wands. Yeah. The outcome is slowly letting go of this burden, unrevealing truths, okay? It's truths are going to start being revealed, but at a slow pace here, okay? It's like finally, it's at the end here with the Ten of Wands, yeah, Eight of Wands. It's like a full-on release of holding on to this burden. Hierophant, yeah. Doing things, treating people the right way. Three of Cups, yeah. Enjoying the moment and treating somebody the right way is what I'm hearing. Tell me about this Page of Swords. Two of Swords, yeah. Knowledge being given and finding out information about why this was a situation that no choice was made in. Like, why did it just sit there? This is like, even me just reading this, I'm like back and forth. I feel like yo-yo, you know? I'm like, this is that, and then it's this, and then it's that. It's like, you must have felt like this, like a yo-yo, you know? Let me see how you're going to feel about this person coming in. Five of Swords, Six of Wands, Six of Pentacles. Yeah, you're going to feel like you're just due. Like, the situation was unfair, and you're going to be able to get bits and pieces out of what really happened, what went on. You're going to feel like, yeah, you know, I was successful in this situation, even though you were the one that either betrayed me or put this type of conflict in my life, you know? Okay, let's get you some messages. Wow. I feel like my brain's just kind of like all over the place here. This is a lot of tit for tat or confusing actions towards someone. This really like played with someone's mind, because I can feel like my mind, I'm just like, now I just want to sleep. I'm like, You know, this is too much. All right, for Gemini, let's leave them. That's also why the Lovers is the overall. Is definitely a choice needs to be made now. And it's going to be presented to you. You know, you're actually going to see the choice be presented to you. All right, we have thoughts, isolating thoughts, contracts, career, and commitment. So definitely, you know, the situation, one or both parties definitely was, you know, in their own mind space, just, you know, about commitment or what they wanted out of the situation, a more committed, also their career being affected, things like that. Like somebody just like was overthinking. Rejection, loss, and fragmented. Yes, somebody was definitely felt rejected in the situation. But the great thing is we have epiphany, breakthrough. And that is what I was seeing here with the Lovers card, right? A choice finally being able to be made here. With the Wheel and Justice card coming out together, it's you know, karma's definitely on your side. So that's a win-win just in itself. So you will have the opportunity to make that choice in love, and that's awesome. All right. Okay, Taurus, I'm going to leave it there. Thank you so much for joining me. I love you guys, and hope you stay safe and are well. Okay.